What we are going to discuss today is something that concerns each and every one of us. We initially thought that this problem of ramping up vaccine doses on paper only happened during some important occasions, like for instance Diwali, the Prime Minister's birthday, International Yoga Day, but the fact is that this has now become the order of the day. We are seeing more and more cases of mobile numbers of citizens being used by anonymous people to generate fake vaccine certificates. We don't even know if these anonymous people exist in real life or if they are just a name on paper. Not much is known about this scam, but we all know it exists and it's being discussed behind closed doors in many of our homes. But in the last couple of days, hundreds of people are discussing this on social media as well. So what is really happening? How does this affect you and me? Let us listen to the stories of some people whose identities have been stolen.
See, apart from this number, I have one more number. One day, there's an SMS came in that you have successfully completed your first dose,
Okay.
and in the name of Hari Om. So I said Hari Om. Ye kaun hai Hari Om? I checked it that it says कि Meerut के अंदर somebody has in the name of Hari Om, and they have given my number for the first vaccination. I thought maybe it's an error. हो सकता है गलती से कहीं 00 लगा दिया होगा extra या जो भी है. Because my number is very simple. So maybe by mistake हो सकता है. Then after that second dose also he has taken the same number. So that means deliberately somebody has, utilized my number for this purpose.
Not just Sunil. Now look at this. Sucheta Dalal, a senior business journalist in the country, tweeted on 24th of November. She said that her Jio number was apparently being used by multiple people to get vaccine certificates. What is shocking is that she says that she received the OTP on her phone, yet these unknown people have been able to manage their registrations on the CoWIN portal. Look at her timeline. It shows the number of people who have used her number to get certificates, and these people are not connected to her at all. Look at the names. Jamuna Das Ram, Bikeshu Rao, Gayatri Devi, Devkalia Devi. Let's listen to what Sucheta has to say.
I have a second phone which used to be a Jio dongle, which was just for data. So suddenly I see all these messages over there on that phone. And I get all these messages saying that somebody obviously has registered that number. This has been done twice. The second is there is an OTP that has apparently come to my number. So how did they manage to, how did they have access to the OTP, or did they override it, or did it not matter? Frankly, that worries me because, if it can be overridden for vaccines, can it be done for other things also? One is that it's not a one-off case. I know that fake vaccine certificates and fake RT-PCR tests are rampant.
This is a senior journalist speaking. From Sucheta, what we understand is that this problem is not just limited to getting fake vaccine certificates or registrations on CoWIN, but this is a larger issue of identity theft. Let's now listen to a third voice, and this voice will give us some leads.
After I got vaccinated, दोनों जब हो गया दोनों डोज, उसके बाद फिर मेरे को मैसेज आया किसी और पर्सन का कि इस नंबर से वैक्सीनेट हुए. यूपी से कोई लेडी का था, और जब पोर्टल पे सर्च किया, ऑनलाइन पोर्टल पे, तो उस पे सिर्फ मेरा उस पे अकाउंट शो कर रहा था. जिस नंबर पे आया था एज एन जो मेरे भी वैक्सीन के लिए रजिस्टर्ड था, तो वो आधार कार्ड पे भी लिंक था वो नंबर, वही वाला था.
So do you use that number frequently?
Yeah, but I also have another number, so I use it more often. The other one.
What is a thread that connects Sunil, Sucheta and Shauryaman? There's one common factor. All three have told us that the numbers which were used by these unknown people were not Sunil, Sucheta or Shauryaman's primary numbers. This was their secondary phone numbers. Several questions now emerge. Is this an organized scam? Were primary numbers not used for a reason? Did these anonymous elements want to use secondary numbers so that it doesn't attract as much attention as a primary number would? Are mobile service providers involved? And this is not just about fake vaccine certificates or identity theft. Let's listen to Sucheta again.
And everybody who's traveling, whether it is by local trains in Bombay or even flights, very openly say, 100 rupees mein mil jata hai. So on one hand, you can get a vaccine certificate without even getting vaccinated. And on the other hand, you have all these which are supposed to be your identifiers, which are being misused. And there is no check at all.
There have been several cases reported about how vaccine certificates in the country can be bought for as low as 100 rupees per certificate. This apart, recently in Gujarat, a person who was due for a vaccine certificate got a message saying she has been successfully vaccinated. In Ghaziabad, a man gets message that his dead father has been given a second dose. Recently in Srinagar, Tariq Ahmed got a message saying that Mohammad Khalil was successfully vaccinated. The fact is, Khalil had died 3 months ago. In Madhya Pradesh, a 13-year-old boy was vaccinated. This again was a fake vaccine registration on CoWIN. In Unnao, over 3,000 doses were found kept out of cold storage, and the beneficiaries wrongly started receiving messages that they have been vaccinated. And again recently, there was a news report that fake vaccine certificates were being sold for a price on Telegram. So across the country, these cases are being increasingly reported. Yet the government has not come out in the open to give an explanation to the people on what is going on. In a democracy, citizens have the right to privacy. But what we are seeing now is politics being played with everything, be it farm laws or vaccination drive or religion. In a democracy, the government is duty bound to protect its people, because democracy is not about politics, it is about people.